wait for us to get this show started because we are going to have a ton. We're live, friends. It's Frosty Day. Friends, I'm so glad you're here, and you can tell we are all about having some fun today. So today is Cyber Monday, and we have some incredible deals as well as holiday cheer. I hope it'll just get you off to a really good start. And just so you'll know, our whole website is also on sale with a couple of exclusions. But if we run out of something here in the app, you can check over there to check for stock to see if something's still available. If that happens for you, because friends, stuff is flying off the shelves, and we thank you so much for that. So in today's show, should I take my hat off? I guess I'm keeping it on for a little while. All right, in today's show, we are really going to be going through some of my favorite gifts, some great stocking stuffers, and this is for gardeners, flower gardeners, and beyond. If anybody does anything outside, we can hook them up. The deals are amazing. I mean, I'm not kidding you. And I'm also going to be talking about what you can do now to plan ahead for next season. I have a great tip on that. Of course, I'm doing my free prize drawing. I give something away every single week, and today is no different. And remember, at the end of the show, I'm going to do a little Q&A. So if you have a question you'd like to ask me, just put @Lisa in the comments and type your question, and the team will pick those up and pick a couple for me to answer, and I would love to do that. Now, before we dive into the fun here today, remember to please hit that share button down at the bottom of the app, and that invites your friends and lets them know that you're here, and we thank you so very, very much. We have so many new people every single week, and we know that is because of you. I have to take the hat off. I move too much, y'all. Now I have hat hair. So we thank you for that. And remember, here in the app, please be sure to check your email and your phone number. We have a lot of typos going on, and we can't ship to you unless they're correct. So just pop over at some point after the show and check those out before you place your order. Now, remember that seed packet only orders always ship for free here inside the app. So all the other products here in the app have a cap of $9.95 shipping. That means no matter how many items you purchase, you only pay $9.95. And we ship to all 50 of the United States. And friends, if you're just joining us maybe for the very first time here in social media, we are so glad that you have found us. And I'm so happy to have you here. But I want you to know that we have a phone app. And the phone app just makes the experience 100% better. It's free. You can jump over to your phone's app store and search Gardener's Workshop. Download it. It doesn't take but a second, and you can pop back over because you can do things like build favorites list. You can watch replays of shows. You can participate in the lively comments going on between the viewers. But friends, you get to participate in the giveaway, and I'm giving something away today, and you don't want to miss out on that. So oftentimes during the live show, we sell out of stuff. It happens, and I'm sure it's going to happen today for sure. And so when you go to the product, it'll say out of stock, get on the wait list. You might want to do that in case they're bringing new stock over from our big website. That just means that you're going to actually get a little notification, right? And if you're seeing folks post the sunflower emoji in the comments, what that is all about is people identifying themselves as the TGW family. And we count all of our online course students as our family, and it warms our heart to see those. So that's what that's all about. And friends, Today I am giving away a $25 store credit. I mean, oh my gosh, 20% off the entire app, plus a coupon, plus if you were the winner, how awesome would that be? Hit the white square now, and that will enter you in, and we'll pull that at the end of the show. You do have to be present to actually claim that. Now, the tip of the day, if you saw my live earlier this morning, that I mentioned, you know, if you've taken flower farming school, you know that I plan my entire year of the seasons for my flower farm on this big giant calendar. That calendar literally runs my farm. And here's a great tip. You can go over to our website after the show, go to free resources, and go to the Wanna Be a Flower Farmer page. And down at the very bottom of that page is a link to the big calendar that I use, because guess what? It's on sale. It's an affiliate. We're not selling it, but that's where you'll actually find that calendar. So by planning and knowing what you're going to grow, now is the time to stock up on those seeds and supplies that you need to make all of that a reality. You know, I mean, having the stuff to do the jobs is what makes all the difference, and there's no better time than now to stock up. Not to mention shopping for your people that are on your list, right? We have so many great hostess gifts too. So here's the deal of the day. The entire in-stock merchandise here in the app is 20% off until midnight tonight. I mean, that's incredible. But we've sweetened the deal for Cyber Monday. We're giving you an additional $10 off of all purchases over $75 only when you use the coupon code THANK-YOU10. Thank you with the number 10 at checkout. And you have to enter that to get it off. It's not going to automatically come off.
No spaces.
No spaces. Thank you. And the 10. And that will take $10 off of orders that are $75 or more in product. And that's good until tonight. And again, remember, that's also good over on our website, right? So that means they can double dip. Yep. So something's not in stock over here, head over to the website. All right. So the featured, I start off my feature first time is with my books, y'all. And you know that I love to first tell you that we have a great set of all 3 of my books that are 20% off. So you get all 3 of them for $63.19. But wait, there's more. When you just purchase these, is the shipping free over here? So on this special set, shipping is free when you buy all 3. So I would love to sign them. So let me just start with this one. This is my most recent book. This is the Cut Flower Handbook. And this is a powerful resource tool. I use this book all the time, y'all. And it features over 66 different flowers, 41 cool, 25 warm. Tells you everything from which ones I grow, how I start them, when I cut them, where to make the cut. It has everything you'll need. Conditioning steps, the whole 9 yards. This is the real deal, y'all, the complete deal. And when you purchase it from us, not only is it signed, but we include the bonus, flowers that didn't make the book. So that is the Cut Flower Handbook. Then my book, Vegetables Love Flowers, which really isn't about growing vegetables, y'all. It's more about how vegetables benefit from being in the presence of flowers and how to do that. This is really about my natural gardening philosophies. This is the way that I farm and garden without using pesticides, along with how to have a little cutting garden in the middle of your vegetable patch to bring in all the good stuff. And so this is a really great book. And this comes with the video book study comes along with that. And of course I sign it. And friends, then it's the book that started it all. Cool Flowers, y'all. I can't believe it's been 10 years since I wrote this book. And I wrote this based on my years of flower farming, but this is really for a home gardener, but it's very applicable to a flower farmer. And this book also comes with a free video book study when you get it from us, and I would love to sign one for you or your gift recipients. Now, we have made some really fun sets, which are so perfect to give as a gift. The first one is my book, The Cut Flower Handbook, along with the Cut Flower Garden Seed Collection. Friends, this would set somebody up, whether they're a gardener or somebody that is a want-to-be gardener, sets them up for success. On sale for $38.36. This is 6 packs of individually wrapped of our top-selling customer favorite seeds and the book. I would love to sign one for your gift recipient. And the original set that we made was the Cool Flower book, along with the Cold Hardy Spring Blooming Garden seed collection. I always have to look at the name. This is 6 individually packaged cool flowers. These can all be direct sown. It comes, the collections include diagrams on the back. Would love to sign one of these for you. What a great gift for $31.92. Really a lot of fun. Now, we have made a set of, especially for those of you that are fans of the Gardener's Workshop, we just absolutely love sharing our t-shirt. This is what's on the back. These are Flower Farmer feet, we call them, right? It's me and Suzanne and Bobo and Kelly and me and Babs. That's the back. And we have paired it with our tote bag. So the set is $31.92. It is a super heavyweight canvas, very durable. You can use it as a gift bag. And the t-shirts, which have our logo on the front, come in small, medium, large, and extra large. And that's just a really fun gift starter, especially for the gardener or the flower farmer in your life. And so y'all want to see my favorite hat. So first off, this is the original pith helmet. This is the one, this is like 20 years old, right? It's a little stained. I've done a lot of perspiring in this hat, y'all. But let me just tell you, I love this hat. Here's the version of what it looks like brand new. So this is the pith helmet. Can y'all hear that? It's hard. This is what the mailmen use. This is what they wear on safaris. And why is that? Because this hat keeps you cool. It has inside a band. This band is adjustable. It has Velcro. I have a really big head, y'all, and so I often can't find hats to fit. This allows that to happen. It's got a sweatband in the front. When it rains, I can still wear this. Keeps my glasses from getting wet. This is the coolest hat ever. So this hat is on sale for $36.76, and it's for men. It's a unisex. It's for men and women, and we actually love this hat. You want to do the gloves?
Sure. Next up, we have one of our favorite things. If you see us here on the farm, you will see us in these gloves. These are our Nitrile Touch gloves, and they come extra small up to large, and they're like a second skin. They have nitrile coating on the palms. They're very sticky, so you can do just about anything. You can pick up fine seeds. We have cousins that crochet in these, that needlepoint, and they also milk cows in these. So these are just a great glove. You can just wash them either on your hands and hang them to dry, or throw them in the washing machine with your blue jeans and hang them to dry. One pair is on sale for $6.36.
Woo-hoo!
Crazy. Or you can get a 4-pack for $19.96. And my great thing that I love to do during the holidays is have a basket full of different size and colored gloves. And if you have guests comes over, instead of having a gift for them, you simply pass them the basket and they can pick out which glove fits them. So get a bunch of these, keep them on hand. You don't want to be without. And again, a 4-pack is $19.96. That is 4 gifts for $5 each. Plus the Cyber Monday special would be even more of a discount. Now, next up we have the Nitrile Tough Glove. And I didn't mention that I have a large hand for a woman and I wear a medium. These are unisex sized. These have a double coating of the nitrile on them. They are very heavy duty. You can use them to pick up wood or concrete. Mechanics use them. FedEx guys wear them. They're just very comfortable. And again, you can machine or hand wash these and just hang them to dry. One pair, $6.36. What a deal. Or a 4-pack you can get for $19.96. Again, get a bunch, keep them on hand, have gifts ready at the go. All right, so next we have our gauntlets, which used to be called the rose gloves. These will protect you from any of those varmints or critters in the garden. Now these are great for roses because they're very heavy duty and they're going to protect you from their thorns. Also brambles, we use these to rescue birds or wild animals because they're pretty thick. This is all man-made material. Again, you can wash these and hang them to dry, so they really protect you from poison ivy. I am a large woman hand. I can't wear a large size off of the shelf, and I wear a medium in these, and they are unisex size, and they go from small up to extra large. So if you have that guy with a really big hand, the extra large is going to do him well. These are on sale for $31.96. And anybody that has a yard should have a pair of these on hand. They're just great gloves and great gifts. Your gift recipient's going to love it. Next up we have our tool belt. Our tool belt comes with its own little belt, and this is nice and lightweight. If you have to wear a leather belt in the summer, it gets really hot really quick, so this is a great alternative. It has room to hold your water bottle, your phone, your clippers, maybe some notes and a pen, and it opens up to 44 inches, so it goes from 28 to 44 inches. And when we put it on, we actually turn it around to our back so that it doesn't impede us from bending. And it is on sale for $18.36. Anyone that works in the yard or a farmer is going to love this. Be sure to get one for somebody you know.
Here's an evolution.
Yes, this is our shear. Come over here, sister. Our shear and pouch kit. This is Lisa's.
Mine's the oldest.
This is mine, and then this is a newer worker on the farm. But the best thing about these, we do have new ones for you, however. The best thing about the shear and pouch, first we'll talk about the shears. These are bonsai shears. They're spring-loaded. We used to use Felcos, but they're a little big and bulky, and it's harder as we get older to be able to use them repeatedly. This has a nice grip. It's not so wide apart, and it also will cut big sunflowers. The smaller woodies I cut with these with ease, and they just last and last, and we love them because they're so comfortable to use. This is a Felco pouch, but it will fit just about any size shear, but it has a clip on it, so you don't have to wear a belt. Like I was saying, leather belts in summer are very, very hot. This will clip on the pants pocket, or on your waistband if you don't have pockets. But it's just super easy to use. You'll never lose a pair of clippers again. We're like, you know, Westerns, quick draw. We always put our shears back in our pouch and we never lose them. The shear and pouch kit, which of course will be new, is $44.76. So if you have someone that gardens or farms, this is going to be the gift that makes them really, really happy. $44.76. You can buy them separately in our app if you didn't want the set. Next up, we have our Hori knife.
Not many left.
This is what I call the rock harvesting knife, and it is serrated here on the edge. You can dig up rocks, you can dig up perennials, you can split perennials. This is the tool that's made to go down in the soil. You should not be putting your shears or your other cherished tools down in the soil. This tool is what you should be using. It's heavy. When we had this at shows, and it would just be laying on our table, there's not a man that would walk by without stopping to pick this up to see what was inside. We've also had a little lady buy this to keep on her bedside to protect her. But this is just a heavy-duty lifetime tool, and it would make someone very happy. $37.56, and again, remember your Cyber Monday thank you 10 code, and you can get more off when you spend $75. All right, next up we have our dibbers. This is our little baby mini dibber. This is what is perfect to use to plant the little soil blocks that we make when we start seeds. It also can be used to plant little bulbs, or if you do house plants. And it's just the cutest thing ever. It's $6.36. What a great stocking stuffer this is. Now this is its big brother. Here we have the one we actually use here on the farm. This would be great for planting larger soil blocks. It also has the inch measurement if you're doing bulbs, so you know how deep to plant them. And we actually got the new one, so you can see this is our dirty one we use here on the farm. But this is what it would come to you like. And again, this is a perfect stocking stuffer. It's $11.96. All right, now we have a bundle.
All right, friends, so you've probably heard us talk about the sod knives that we absolutely love, and we've put both of these together. This also has a serrated edge, which just makes it really easy to cut through stuff. I use it for a lot of stuff here on our farm, like harvesting greens. I literally cut plants out of the ground. You can use it for a lot of different things. Now, this is the 4 1/4 inch blade. This is the 2 1/2 inch blade. We have bundled them together for $14.36. Friends, anybody would love to have these. You just can't believe the jobs that you'll do with them. They are available separately here in the app, but both of these is $14.36, and it is just a great, it's one of those tools you didn't know you need until you have it, and then you can't be without it, right? All right, so here is what we call the Bobo weeder. It's actually a hand weeder or a dandelion weeder. See, it's got a nice hole. This is what the tool that Bobo uses to poke the holes in the Bio 360, the biodegradable film that we use on our farm. But this is awesome for getting those long tap-rooted weeds like thistles and dandelions. You stick it in the ground and rock it once and they pull right out. This is on sale for $7.16, y'all. You cannot go wrong with this. And then this is the tool, I will tell you, we sell out of these these aren't next.
It's okay, I made them next.
Okay. These are the tools that we sell out of every December, because this is a tool we've used here on our farm for decades. It comes in a left-hand model and a right-hand model. It's called a Japanese grass weeder, and every person on this farm absolutely loves it. It comes with a little paper cover, and the right-hand model, this hoe, any hoe, should work the same as our stand-up hoe, which means the blade should always be flat on the ground, and you sink it down about 1 inch and you just pull it through the soil this way, and that extinguishes any developing weed seeds, right? This hand hoe is not only useful for that, we use it for grading, for pulling the line where we direct sow. So these hoes are on sale, oh my gosh, 20 bucks each, y'all, $19.96. It will ask you when you're checking out whether you want the left-hand model or the right-hand model. A lefty can't use a righty, and a righty can't use a lefty. Best tool ever. All right, now I have here next, and this is the deal of a lifetime, y'all. These are our stand-up garden hose, and I'm going to show you this picture first. So you can see that's an image of me actually hoeing in the garden. And you can notice I am standing upright. I am not bent over. That is the way that you actually hoe. And let me show you how my hands are. So this is one of the hoes, which I'll talk about here in a minute. But when the hoe blade is flat on the ground, which is what makes our hose so different than most of the others, you hold the hoe thumbs up. If you think about the way you hold a hoe, most people hold it thumbs down and chop the ground. That's not how a hoe works. Thumbs up, and you're literally gonna pull the hoe through that top 1/2 inch or inch of soil and pull that blade flat right through the soil, extinguishing everything that's in its path, right? So standing upright, thumbs up is the hoeing position. Now let me show you which one first, Kelly. Set. All right, so I'm going to talk about both of them. So there's 2 different types of hoes, and you don't frequently hear me talk about the razor hoe on social media because I can't say the word razor on social or they'll take down our post. Okay, so I'm going to really tell you what the difference is between the 2. So this is the garden hoe. First off, this is how they ship to you. The handle comes separately. We provide you with the screw, and you have the hole. You just screw them together. They both come with their own handle, right? But this is the garden hoe. This is the hoe that I use in the fall and when I have serious weeds. Again, this works. When you saw me standing upright with that hoe, the blade is flat on the ground, and I'm just pulling that blade right through that surface, taking out all the developing weed seeds. And when you have chickweed and henbit, all of those annual cool season weeds, they tremble in the presence of this. It just cuts through like it's butter, y'all. So this is the garden hoe. This is what I use in the fall and when I have those bigger weeds. Now let me tell you a little bit about the razor hoe, which you don't hear me talk about much. The razor hoe is basically a fine-tuned tool. This is the one that I use when I'm thinning all my cool flower seedlings in very early spring. It too comes with a handle. We have a hole. We send you the screw. You have to attach them. This hoe works with its blade flat on the ground, but it is precision. It allows you to duck into those lines of seedlings and pull out some and just get in there and do the job. And you know, I was thinking about this so much when I was hoeing my garden on Friday, just how simple and easy. The more frequently that you cultivate your garden, the easier it is. And when I say frequent, every week or two, instead of letting it get out of control. The razor hoe is definitely, when you need it, I really love using this. If I could only have one hoe, I'd get the garden hoe. But I use both of these hoes all the time, and the set is $98.36, y'all, plus shipping. That is the deal of a lifetime. I don't think we've ever had that deal. Yeah, so you better grab that while you can before they go out of stock today. All right, so that is the hoe set. And, y'all, this is the garden marker. This marker was designed and made for outdoor use. UV rays and moisture does not affect it. So you need to have one of these for marking your trays, but also we use it to write on wood. This is one of our wooden markers, and that is 2 years or a year and a half outdoors in the conditions, and you can still read it. It does not vanish, and that's how thick it writes. Pretty awesome. And so these are on sale for $5.56, and this is not only great stocking stuffer, but you want to have some of those around for yourself. All right, where are we? Okay. Now, this is definitely the #1 customer favorite we've had for years and years. This is the Soul Block Maker Kit. So this is the small blocker, which is the one that I use 95% of the time, right? It comes with the small blocker. It comes with a bag of the ready-made mix. This will make about 500 to 600 of those small blocks, right? Individual 3/4 inch blocks, so that goes a really long way. It comes with 3 packs of seeds. You choose either 3 of the warm season or, oh, that's not it. Wait a minute, they're stuck together, sorry y'all. Or 3 of the cool. You select when you're checking out. It also includes my Seed Starting Made Easy online course that walks you through the entire step-by-step of soil blocking, as well as sowing seeds in plug trays, as well as using the commercial soil blocker and direct sowing outside. So it has everything you need. It also comes with 5 of the trays, the seed pan, some plant markers. You get all of this, which is already a deal when it's a kit, y'all. But now it's $71.96. You cannot beat that price. That is amazing. All right, so and that'll get you started soil blocking, and I am starting to strip now, y'all. It's getting a little warm in here. All right, now, if you have purchased that seed soil block making kit previously, we now have what's called the Seed Starting Expansion Kit. This is everything you need beyond that, right? And so this too is on sale, y'all. So this includes Let's start with, oh, the light box isn't here. Do we have the light box? Yep, because I was going to show that first and get it out of the way. So the expansion kit includes our grow light, which only takes up like 20 inches by 24 inches, and it will support y'all 400 of those little small blocks. The kit also includes the burlap, which is what I lay on the soil blocks right after I've sown them to help retain moisture. It includes the row cover, which is 6.5 feet by 50 feet long. It includes the seedling heat mat, which is a key piece of getting more seeds to germinate and to germinate more quickly. And it includes the liquid fertilizer that I use every week in my watering can, the Neptune's Harvest. And friends, it also includes the fungus gnat fighting kit, which is the bits that go in your watering can. Every Wednesday, my watering can has these bits in there. It's BT, and that eliminates all developing larvae in your blocks. And then it also has the yellow sticky traps, which captures the adults. Friends, you get all of this stuff for $129.56, and if the product shipping is capped at $9.95, so there is a really, really big savings on that. All right, next up we have another great set. So what you need to know is sets often are like 5% off to start with, right? And so today they're 20% more off. So this set, you know, the soil blocking, we think that all seed starting mix should be sifted, but soil blocking mix really benefits from being sifted. Now, this soil set comes with the block. This is for those that want to make their own blocking mix at home. This is the DIY nutrient. You add your either cocoa fiber or peat moss and compost to this powder nutrient to make 6 of the recipes. And a recipe is basically equivalent to that bag of soil I just showed you that makes about 500 to 600 of those small blocks, so it goes a really long way. This kit also includes the fungus gnat fighting kit, which is, you know, if you have moist soil, you're going to have fungus gnats, and this prevents that from developing, as well as the aluminum seed pan, no static electricity when you're sowing your seeds. And here's the best piece of this, y'all. This is the sifter that fits perfectly on a 5-gallon bucket, right? So you can sift your peat moss, your compost, your cocoa fiber, or we even sift our ready-made mix. And this is my favorite tool. And actually the wintertime is when we try to prepare all of our ingredients. So during the season, we just, because season isn't but, what, 3 or 4 weeks away, y'all. We are ready to roll. You get all of this stuff for $47.16, and you are ready to hit the ground running. Love the soil set. Now, this is limited stock, and this is kind of one of our special seasonal offerings. This is the Seed Starters gift set. It includes 5 packs of seeds, a 10-pack of the little 4-inch plant labels. It's got a mini dibber in here. It's got the garden marker in here. It's got the seed pan, and it has 5 of the mini foam trays, and it all comes in this beautiful little green organza bag, y'all. Normally it's like 24 something. It is on sale for $19.96. If you have anybody in your life that loves to start seeds, this is the great pack for them. Totally love that. And then this is a great gift for anybody, particularly, now first off, I guess I would say I'm a seasoned gardener, right? I still use this, but if you have beginners, they can use it even more. This is the vegetable planter. See that red line? You move it, there's dates across the top. You move it to your last or first frost date, depending on what side you're using, and it tells you when to start seeds, when to plant stuff outside. It is darn amazing, and it is on sale for $4.76. This is the vegetable planter. You definitely want this for anybody this could really give them the confidence they need to plant their first veggie garden. All right, which one? This one. All right, we have 3 supplies that I'm getting ready to show you that have so many different uses. This is the Velcro. This is made for outdoors, y'all. It's made to help support your plants. Like I used it to help one of my climbing vines get started onto the trellis. For tomatoes, it's absolutely amazing. Suzanne loves to use it to put Christmas decorations up, like garland on stairways and on your house and stuff. This is reusable. I cut them off into certain like 10 or 12 inch pieces and just ball them up at the end of the season and bring them out next year. This is a 50-foot roll, half inch, for $6.36. It is literally one of those things you want to have in your tool bag. You don't know the jobs that you are missing out on, how much easier than string. Oh my gosh, y'all. So this is my new favorite thing, and I'm sure we may already be sold out of it.
No, there's some left.
Oh, there is some. All right, great. This is called Flexi Tie. This is what, if you're a member of my club, you saw me make that rooster wreath out of this. It's like, it is a soft and stretchy ply, poly type of material. It holds a knot when you tie in it, and it doesn't cut or strangle stems as they grow, right? It is UV and frost protection, or frost resistant, and it's reusable. But here's the best part, y'all. Look how it comes. You just pull it. You never take it out of this net bag. This is something we get from the UK. Absolutely love this stuff for making wreaths. Bobo has said she will never use paddle wire again. This is $19.16, and I do not know how long it is. It is, I can't tell you, 60 meters. It's in English. We need to know how far long that is. Suzanne's looking that up. But this is a pretty big deal. But making wreaths was just revolutionized. Now, this, we ended up buying this by mistake, thinking it was this, and we are so happy we did earlier this year. This is the foam wire tie. This holds its shape, y'all. It's got wire in the middle of it. So many great uses around the garden, and there's only one left, apparently. It's $12.76. So, and you know, friends, when you put it in your cart, that doesn't mean you're going to get it if you don't check out. So there's one of these left, and we'll be getting it back in. So hopefully we will anyway.
It's 196 feet.
This? No way. This, it says approximately, isn't that 60 M?
60 meters to feet is 196 feet.
That looks like it.
Y'all,
There's a lot of it in there.
100, how much?
196 feet.
100, almost 200 feet. This is the deal of a lifetime. All right, let Suzanne talk to you about this.
All right, next up we have our candle grips. I'm going to put the
Where's my cookie?
camera down. I put it over there, sister. So this is our half-angled Dollar Tree candle holder. The candle grips are great. They're made of this little foam, and they're sticky on one side, and you simply put them over your candle, and this will work on real candles, or I now have the ones that are battery operated. They'll work on those. You just slide it in, and it stays exactly where you put it, and it's just amazing. So the Stay Put candle grips are an 8-pack for $7.16 is how much they're on sale for. These are great to have around. I need to take a pack home with me because I'm doing Christmas decorating now. They also make a great stocking stuffer or gift. Now we have the candle ring vases. These are the cutest little thing. They're made of plastic, and they have like a little flower frog on top. You just put water in here. You slide it over top of your candle, and then you put little greenery or flowers in here. I go out and trim stuff out of the yard. I'll probably put holly in it this year for Christmas, which I have a bunch of holly bushes, so that's simple. And they just turn any candle into a beautiful arrangement. And it comes in a 2-pack. It's $11.96, which is incredible. Perfect little hostess gift or for a friend. Get some for yourself. Okay, next up we have the Easy Arrangers. First up we have the 3-pack. This Easy Arranger 3-pack has a 4-inch, a 5-inch, and a 6-inch in it. This is what it looks like. This is the bigger one. This is the 6-inch. And I have there's a bee. That's amazing. There is a
Here, I'll
native bee.
bring it back.
There's a native bee on there. So you put it on and you fold it over the edges so that it'll stay on tight. And just let him be. Let him be. And any flower that you have, you simply slide in and it stands up where you put it. It just makes any arrangement go further. The 3-pack is great. We went somewhere and got some organzas. The little one fell out. I saw it over there early, and got some organza bags and split it up so that the 3-pack, which is $17.20, let me bring my camera back up, which is $17.20, you could split into 3 and have 3 separate gifts. So you could put each one into a little bag with a pack of seeds and have a perfect little gift. The 3-pack is $7.20. Now, I'm sorry, $17.20. Now we also have the single. This is the 6-inch, and you can get this one in a single pack for $7.16, a 2-pack for $12.40, or a 3-pack for $17.20. And again, makes the perfect gift. It gives you the instructions on the back. And it's just a perfect gift for anybody that likes flowers.
Hostess gifts, that's
Hostess
perfect.
gifts. Next up, we have the mason jar lid. Now, the mason jar lid fits any standard mason jar top. This is a larger mason jar.
Quart.
It's a quart, but it has the standard top. So it could fit this, or it can fit the smaller ones as long as it has the standard lid. You just simply screw it on, and it works just like the Easy Arranger does. You just take your flower and stick it in. This is a little long for this one, but you understand it makes it stick up whichever direction you want it to and stays that way. This is only $7.16 for just the lid. It doesn't come with a jar. $7.16 makes a wonderful gift, hostess gift, stocking stuffer. Anyone that loves flowers would love to have one of these. This is the bronze. And then we also have it in the chicken wire, which is a little more whimsical and casual. So the single pack is $7.16, a 2-pack is $12.40, or a 3-pack is $17.20. And again, just makes flower arranging very simple. Okay, next we have our espresso watering can. Has a gentle spout, which would work great for filling flower arrangements that already have flowers in them. You don't want to splash water up on them. For soil blocks, but I love to just take a flower arrangement and put a flower arrangement in it, and it just makes it beautiful. You can also use this to water your house plants and just leave it sitting on your shelf because it's beautiful. It's on sale for $25.56. It's stainless steel and it holds about 2 cups. All right, next up, I didn't get the, I forgot my vase. So this is my vase for my vase brush. The vase brush bends to any shape you want it. We use this on hummingbird feeders, humidifiers. The irrigation here at farm has filters that we use this to clean. But what it's made for is to clean those hard to reach areas of your vases. So you can turn this to any shape you want and can get down in there where your hand can't. The vase brush is $10.36. Want to talk about a perfect stocking stuffer. When we did shows, we sold a ton of these. You don't even realize you need it until you see it. $10.36. Get this for somebody you love. Yep, you can put it in your gift basket. That's right.
So this is the Florist knife, and we use this primarily to dethorn crops like our pumpkins on a stick, which is an eggplant. You know, get some pretty vicious thorns on it. And so this Florist knife is on sale for $23.96. And you know, you can actually, there's some great YouTube videos showing you how people use this. Florists like this when they're doing arranging, and you can check that out and learn of all the different ways. Now this is our stem stripper. And I love this because even when I wear gloves, when I'm stripping certain crops like thousands of sunflowers, stuff that has that big stem like a woody, you literally clip. Now let's just imagine that this still had its leaves on there. You clamp it on and just pull down, and it strips everything off, and it doesn't hurt your fingers. I use these on hydrangeas and sunflowers when we're harvesting them. And so this is on sale for $15.96. I mean, just a lot of great tools to add to your toolbox, y'all. And so, this is the time of year where we're bringing out all of our dried flowers and we're just realizing how incredibly useful they are. This is the flower and herb metal drying rack. And so this is how it comes packaged. It's in this really nice pack it shows a picture and it has all the bits and pieces that you need. And Suzanne's gonna bring it here and hold it up. This is what ours looks like loaded. So you can put several bunches in one small, I would say that's probably 18 inches square here on the top. So it just makes drying flowers, not only is it pretty, you can have it hanging somewhere. I have seen people having lots of hanging herbs and stuff in their kitchen. That would be a great place to do that. Now this is on special for $21.56. A few packs of seeds in this would make a great gift for a gardener. You talk about that. You talk about that.
So this is one of the funnest things that we sell. This is called a weather stick. And when we sold it at shows, people would buy it because they sure it was not going to work. And then the next year they'd come back and they'd buy 10 or 12 because they had to give everyone they knew one of these. This is made out of balsam wood, which is the same thing that a divining rod is made out of. It has a little hole here in the top. You just simply take a little nail and attach this to a post or to somewhere outside where it's not going to poke somebody in the head, but that's you can see it from the side. When it is fair, this turns up. When it's foul weather, it turns down. Mine has touched the post that it's attached to. That's how far it bends. It's just incredible. This is great for kids. Any retired person that's at home watching the birds and the weather, this is the perfect gift.
Yes.
And it comes with all kinds of funny little stories to it. It's only $8.76 on sale, guys. Get a bunch of these. You want to give them to everyone you know. It'll really bring them joy over and over again.
Wouldn't that be perfect in your gift basket to have a couple of these along with
That's
the gloves?
Right. Yep.
And I'll tell you something I started in our family years ago because we stopped at really exchanging gifts. What do you get for people that, And so I love to put some of these odds and ends things, easy arranger, vase brush and different things, and that would be a great one. And then just pass it around and say everybody pick one. And then if there's a lot of us, we start with the youngest to the oldest or the oldest to the youngest, depending on which one you like to do. So there's just a lot of really fun stuff to do that. Now, here is another favorite. This is our super cushy kneeler and seat pad. This is 15 inches by 20 by 2 inches, y'all. This is the most amazing kneeler. My husband uses this to work on his Harley. His plumbers use it. It is super thick and cushiony. It only weighs about 20 ounces. It's got this great little carrying hole on it, and it's made in the USA. Y'all, this is on sale for $34, $36, and this is just a great thing to, again, you'll find jobs that you're doing that maybe you're supposed to be doing but you aren't doing when you have something pretty decent to put your knees down on. Now, we have a couple of things I just want to highlight that may not be the best gifts unless you've got a flower farmer or an avid gardener in your life, but it's a perfect time for you to stock up on stuff because it's on sale, right? One of those is the nutrient mix. Now, this is a 2-pound bag. I know on our big website, we also have 4-pound bag, or is it 5 pounds? There's a bigger bag over on our website. And remember, they're all on sale. The ingredients in this is green sand and rock phosphate powder. It's the powder part that's the problem, y'all. People can't find rock phosphate. It's all granule. That's not what you can use for seed starting mix. And each of this bag will make 26 20-cup recipes. And again, a 20-cup recipe makes about 500 to 600 blocks. So it goes a really long way. And this is on sale for $12.76. So this is a great way just to have it. And even when I was using the ready-made mix, I always had nutrient in the event that I ran out because I could go out and get peat moss and a bag of compost at any time, right? But without the nutrient, you're dead in the water. So that is the DIY nutrient. And then y'all know that I am a huge user of the biodegradable film, which looks like plastic, and it works, has many of the same qualities as far as warming the soil and suppressing weeds. It is super easy to poke a hole through. It is a bioplastic, it is compostable, and we install it with the black side up when we're making beds in the fall and very early spring, but then once warm weather comes, we install it with the white side up. That way you either help or hinder your transplants. The white keeps from cooking in the summer, and the black helps to warm up during the cool weather. Now, this comes in several lengths. They're all 48 inches long. 48 inches wide, and that'll cover a 36-inch bed. There's definitely a learning curve to learning how to lay this stuff down, but it is well worth learning. I've used it now for over a decade, and we just absolutely, the amount of labor it saved of seeds sprouting and then have to be weeded is just really amazing. So they're all 48 inches wide. They come in a 20-foot piece, which is $8.76. 50-foot pieces, single pack, is $19.96. You can also purchase a 6-pack of 50s for $95.96, and we just started offering 100-foot pieces. Single piece is $31.96. A 3-pack of 100-footers are $88.76. And has all the instructions. I recommend that you go to the page and watch the video. We show you how to install it, and you will absolutely love it once you figure out how to use that. All right, so the other thing is row cover, right? My row covers went up yesterday, day before yesterday, on Saturday. We're that time of the year where we have constant cold wind. It's available in 3 lengths now here in the app. It's 83 inches wide, and it comes in 20-foot pieces, which is $10.36. A 50-foot piece, which they're all 83 inches wide, is only $21.56, y'all. And 100-foot pieces are $34.36. Now, if you need big rolls, we also have those over on our website, and they are on sale also till midnight tonight, y'all. So row cover is what just buys you peace of mind when the temperatures drop, the varmints are out, and the wind is blowing. Now, the way that I hold those down is with our anchor bags. We fill this with about 15 pounds of either sand, rocks, or soil, whatever it is that you have available. Now, it has this string at the top. You fill it up. You only have to weigh one, y'all. Once you figure out what they look like, you don't have to weigh each bag. And then you just gather it up and wrap the string around and tie it up, right? So this comes in 10 packs, which is $8.76, or a 25-pack for $19.96, or a 50-pack for $31.96. So these are the way that I hold the row covers down. I use them to hold silage tarps down, and that way you don't rip. I don't ever use clamps or sharp objects around my row cover or the silage tarps. All right. Once again, the reminder, if you want to be entered into the giveaway, now is the time to hit that white button and then hang around to the end when I'm going to pull one lucky winner that's going to get a $25 store credit, right? So, in case you joined late, another thing is that I'll usually do a little wrap-up Q&A at the very end. So if you have a question you'd like to submit, put @Lisa in the comments and then type your question, and the team will gather those up and add it to the others, and I will answer a couple of those. Now, I want to talk just about seed storage for just a moment. The secret to making seeds last is cool and dry. And dry is in the form of desiccant packets. These are like what come in your tennis shoes, right? Those little things that fall out. That's why they're there. Well, these are desiccant packs. You can get a 2-pack for $2.36, or a 10-pack for $7.96. And so this, again, is one of those things you just want to have in your toolbox so that you can store your seeds. And you know, all the seeds that I start here on the farm come off the same shelves that you're buying our seeds from. Literally, Bobo and I send our list up to the warehouse and they send the seeds back. So I'm starting the very same seeds that you are. And I love doing that. I love knowing the experiences that you're having and what I'm having. And it just kind of makes us all in the same boat, right? So
We need to remind you to use your Thank You 10 code when checking out if you spend $75 to get the extra, what, $10 off?
Yep.
So it's Thank You 10, no spaces.
Right, so to get that extra $10 off of $75 orders, don't forget to use your coupon code. All right, so here, these are my favorite gifts. This can really spark somebody to become a gardener, y'all. So these are our seed collections. They are all on sale from $22.95 to $18.36, except for one special one at the very end, which I'll tell you. So the first one up is our Cool Flower seed collection. These can all be direct sown, and it comes with a little suggested diagram. It's got some of my additional instructions inside. These, you know, all these collections I made, these are kind of like my go-to, my workhorses, my favorites, right? And then this one, Planet Pink. This is a warm season seed collection. It was born when I had breast cancer about 15 years ago. And Suzanne and I, there's a long story to go along with that, which I won't bore you with now, but it came from us sharing flowers. And this is really fun. And it too has a diagram and some extra instructions inside, and is super fun. This is a great way to start a breast cancer conversation and early detection. And then this is our customer favorite. This is the cut flower seed collection that has the 6 most popular seeds that we have ever sold. Again, it comes with a diagram and some suggested instructions inside. All of these, y'all, are $18.36 each. They're pretty amazing. And then this is one of my favorites. I actually grew this a couple of years and didn't cut it. This is the sunflower seed collection, and it too comes with a diagram. Most of these are black oil sunflower seeds. Leaving these flowers in the garden, the birds absolutely love it. And the, what do they call it now? Rouge Royale is a branching sunflower. The finches just love it. This is a really fun one to share, and that is $18.30.
$22.95. I think sunflower seeds are a little bit more.
Oh. So this is on sale for $22.95. Sorry. So this price is different. And then for those of you that are flower farmers out there, this is our sunflower succession seed collection. So this is for those people that are planting sunflowers every week. This is 6 packs of 200 seeds. These are all jumbos. These are all my go-to sunflower seeds that I plant. I'm just looking. Yes, they all have 200. And this is normally like $69 or something. It's on sale for, actually, I think it's 70 something. It's on sale for $55.96. You get 1,000 pro-cut sunflowers for $55.96. They're all individually packaged. So totally love that. And then here's why you want to plant sunflowers every week. Y'all, I still have sunflowers. These are all, I've got, these are peach. I'll show you more of these in just a moment. I cut these this morning. We were below freezing last night. I'm not telling you to plant cool sunflowers in cold weather. I'm telling you that when they're up in the garden from your weekly successions, which we learn all about inside my flower farming club, they will sustain. You can see the foliage has hardly any damage. And how profitable is it to have sunflowers for Thanksgiving? Incredibly, y'all. So this is them once they opened up. This is what we cut last week. How beautiful. This is the bouquet mix. This is one of our custom mixes. It's got 4 of the Pro Cut oranges in here. And these are just absolutely, absolutely beautiful. And then look at, this is the peach Pro Cut. Look how gorgeous these are, y'all. How pretty. I mean, this is just a great color that's useful anytime. And again, these were all just harvested in the last week. So we had tons of sunflower for Thanksgiving. That's all I want to make it to. Nobody wants sunflowers after Thanksgiving, y'all. They're ready for Christmas, right? And speaking of Christmas, look at this wreath I made. How beautiful. These are our rooster peppers, y'all. This is the cut flower ornamental variety of peppers that we use fresh when they're green. We use them fresh when they're red in bouquets, and then we harvest a ton of them to make what we call cash cow wreaths in the fall. Do you know how many of these you could sell, or smaller ones? This is absolutely incredible. This is hangs on my front door. The rooster peppers is a seed that we had grown for us, and it just changes everything. All right, friends, so it's time to wrap it up here. Stick around for my Q&A at the very end. And I just want to remind everybody that you can head over to thegardenersworkshop.com. And we have tons of free resources for you over there. You can watch our videos. We have a blog. We have 2 podcasts. You should check out Field and Garden, which I host. And then we have Seed Talk with Lisa and Lane. And the episode that just dropped was Saving and Processing Celosia Seed with Emily Nickel, which is just really interesting to talk to people that are growing and saving seeds, right? And remember that this coming Wednesday, Ask a Flower Farmer is back, and I am actually hosting that. And remember to meet us back here this Friday for the shopping show. And this week's theme is going to be soil blocking and getting all set up and ready to hit the ground running with very early spring cool flowers. Friends, you got to have the stuff, you got to have the seeds. And I'm telling you, you better hit the sales today by midnight so you'll be ready to roll as soon as the holidays are over. Now, we have a winner of our $25 store credit, and I hope you're here. And our winner is Joanna Yoder. Joanna Yoder, if you are here, please give us a shout out in the comments, and then Kelly will drop into your cart $25 that'll be ready and waiting for you to check out with the 20% off. And if you spend over $75 in products, then you can use the thank you 10 to get $10 more off. And you know, friends, what a deal. So Joanna,
$75 purchase.
With a $75 purchase. All right. Oh, great. Congratulations, Joanna. So glad that you're here. And they are dropping that into your cart as we speak. All right. So we have a couple questions I can still take. We're a little over. Would you use Bio 360 white or black side up when you plant Lisianthus plugs? I don't want to warm the soil too much. So that is a really great question. Back years and years ago, I used to, when I didn't really plant Lisianthus at the proper time, I didn't know it was a cool flower. So I was planting it like in late April instead of mid-February like I do now. I would use the white side up, but it is totally not necessary in my experience. And I live kind of in the South, right? We put the black side up because the black side up doesn't really heat the soil that much. It's more about the heat that hits it, and then it's when they're young transplants, how that can really affect them in the dead of summer. So black side up is what I do for Lizzie's because we're not worried about them getting overheated when I plant in mid-February. So we plant black side up. We plant them really tight. I have to do 8 rows in a bed, and you'll do really, really well with that, I think. Zone 9B, would it be better to start status in fall or very early spring, or would both be good? What a great question. So 9B, that is her zone, and that means she's deep south. That means that she can probably be in Florida or maybe down in Texas. And I would definitely say you pretty much should plant everything in the fall because very early spring, I don't know about for you, but doesn't even hardly exist, right? I mean, it goes from cool to hot pretty quickly, probably. So I would say the best practice, I would plant everything in fall. And then, if you didn't get some stuff planted, you can experiment. But I would say your very early spring is very early, because to get them in the ground, you don't even get that cold. You can just plant in winter, as we call it, as long as your ground's not frozen. Using insect netting to combat high day temperatures while planting cool flowers, would you still wait until nighttime temperatures are 65 or lower to plant transplants? So you're asking, is it cool enough now? So yes, I think I understand what you're asking. I really rely heavily on the 6 to 8 weeks before frost, or whether that's fall or very early spring. And then my backup to that is if it's still really hot, then I just delay it. But you say that you're using the netting as a sun cap, which I love using, the insect netting, which by the way is on sale. Holy cow, y'all. And so if I don't know where you are and you didn't say when you were talking about planting, I would get them in the ground. Especially if you're talking about now in winter or for very early spring. You can't dally with very early spring very long. So I hope that helps. I would get them in the ground. And friends, I hope everybody had a wonderful Thanksgiving, or at least quiet and peaceful. And friends, you may not realize it, but in less than a month, I will be hitting the ground seed starting. And now is the time to prepare for that. So till we meet again right here on Friday, just in 4 days, y'all. Till we meet again.